In a quiet village lived Samuel, an exceptionally kind and optimistic man. His spirit was unshakable, and his belief in human goodness was unwavering. He saw the world through a colorful lens, firmly believing that there was no malice in the people around him. His naivety led him to openly share his dreams and aspirations with everyone, without holding anything back. Among his dreams, the most cherished was to open his own ice cream shop. Samuel didn't just dream, but meticulously planned every detail of the business, from the name to the design of the space, including the unique ice cream flavors he intended to offer. Everything was carefully thought out, both in his mind and on paper. One day, filled with great excitement, Samuel confided this plan to a close friend, detailing every calculation and idea, hoping to one day make this dream a reality. However, he still lacked the necessary capital to get started. A few months later, the friend invited Samuel to visit a new establishment in town. Excited and curious, Samuel accepted, not suspecting what awaited him. When he arrived, he was overcome with shock and desolation. Right before his eyes was the ice cream shop he had envisioned, replicated down to the last detail by his very own friend. The betrayal felt like a stab, leaving a deep wound in his heart. His chest felt heavy as he observed every familiar detail of the ice cream shop, from the name on the facade to the vibrant colors he had so lovingly chosen. It was like looking at a distorted version of his own dreams. There were no words to describe the storm of emotions that overwhelmed him: betrayal, disbelief, and a pain that seemed to extinguish the optimism that had once defined him. Samuel tried to smile and congratulate his friend, but the words came out hollow, reflecting the emptiness he felt inside. Unable to bear another moment in that place, which now represented the embodiment of his betrayal, he turned and left. Every step he took moved him further from the establishment, but the deep pain continued to haunt him. The world around him seemed to lose its color as he walked through the streets, a shadow of the dreamer and hopeful man he had once been. That afternoon marked not just the loss of a dream, but also the end of his innocence, leaving an emptiness that felt impossible to fill. Devastated by what had happened, Samuel sought refuge at his parents' home, a place that had always provided him with security and understanding. His father, noticing his son's distressed state, invited him to open up, offering a listening ear and an open heart. Through tears, Samuel shared the betrayal he had experienced, revealing all the pain and confusion consuming him. After listening carefully, Samuel's father took a deep breath, searching through his life's experiences for the right words to comfort and guide his son. "My son," he began, "life is full of encounters and separations, and in it we learn that trust is a delicate thing, built between souls that truly understand each other. Not everyone is ready to bear the weight of our dreams and secrets." He paused, making sure he had Samuel's attention. Learning whom to trust is a skill that requires not just knowledge of others, but mostly knowledge of oneself. His father continued, weaving wisdom into his words. "As the great philosophers teach us, virtue lies in balance and self-awareness. You must understand, my son, that not everyone walking beside us wants to see us achieve our dreams. Some, driven by their own insecurities, may try to dim the light of others so that their own light seems brighter." He looked at Samuel with eyes that reflected the calm of someone who had lived through life's ups and downs. "This doesn't mean you should live in constant suspicion, but rather that you should develop the wisdom to share what is sacred to you only with those who have proven themselves to have loyal and true hearts. God, in His infinite wisdom, has given us the ability to love, dream, and trust, but He has also given us intuition and discernment to protect what is precious to us. Trust is a treasure that must be earned, not freely given. With these words, Samuel's father offered his son a compass to navigate the complexities of human relationships, encouraging him not to seek the absence of betrayal, but the presence of true connection and mutual understanding. Inspired by his father's wise counsel, Samuel learned to value his dreams without necessarily exposing them to the danger of envy. Over time, he rebuilt his dream, this time keeping the most intimate details to himself while working toward making it a reality. The ice cream shop he eventually opened was not just a business, but a symbol of his resilience, a place where every detail reflected his journey of learning and overcoming. Unlike the one his friend had copied, his ice cream shop became a resounding success, a testament to his renewed strength. Morale of the story: Samuel's journey teaches us a valuable lesson about discernment and the importance of caution when sharing our dreams and secrets. Just like Samson, the strongest man in history, whose incredible strength was directly tied to the secret of his hair, we too carry within us dreams and strengths that define who we are and what we can achieve. In a moment of vulnerability, Samson revealed his secret to Delilah, and that misplaced trust resulted in the loss of his divine strength. Similarly, Samuel tasted the bitter disappointment of seeing his dreams stolen. This story serves as a reminder of the importance of carefully considering whom we share our deepest desires with. Keeping our plans to ourselves until they come to fruition can protect us from negative energy and discouragement that may come from others. Criticism and skepticism, often disguised as concern, can derail us from our path to success. However, we also recognize that on our journey, the support of others may be necessary. In this sense, discernment becomes our most valuable tool, helping us wisely choose those with whom we share our plans, distinguishing between those who will support us and those who may, consciously or unconsciously, try to steer us off course. When doubts about our dreams arise, we can turn to a constant and faithful presence: God. As written in Philippians 4:6-9, when we entrust our worries and dreams to God through prayer, we receive a peace that surpasses all human understanding, guarding our hearts and minds. It is in this divine trust that we find the certainty that no matter the obstacles, with His guidance, we will prosper and achieve fullness. Thus, Samuel's journey is not just a story of betrayal and learning, but also an invitation to live a life guided by discernment, faith, and full trust in God, who will always lead us to what is best. By aligning ourselves with these principles, we ensure that our dreams and plans not only come true, but also fulfill the purpose and goodness that God has set aside for our lives. If Samuel's story impacted you, don't hesitate to share it with friends and family who may need this reflection. Help us by subscribing to our channel and liking our work. We'll see you in the next video. May God bless you